Don't go and be telling them, lie down on the floor, boom, 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 beat them. No, if you do that, I personally will drag you to court. I will drag you back to court for human rights violation. A lot of eyes are watching you. A lot of eyes are watching you. This is your second coming now. It's your last chance. You either make history or you destroy your career forever. Treat them with dignity. The same way you were treated during your murder charge. When you are facing that murder charge, you must treat people like that. If not, we will drag you to court. Like, I hope you have money to spend. We drag you to court.
Because I really like to ask him, which court does he want to drag Xolani to? And where was he? Where was he during the time Nigerian government, like the Nigerian military, when they arrested Boko Haram, like they captured them and they arrested them, right? And later, Nigerian government, I guess that was last regime, they released these Boko Harams and said that they have gone through rehabilitations, and after that, they will have to join the military. So why did he not raise alarm? Why didn't he condemn it? Why did he not speak? Why didn't he even sue the Nigerian government to court?
Xolani is back to work, right? Xolani is back. So first of all, congratulations and welcome back. I don't know if you beat your case. I don't know what happened, but welcome back. You are cleaning up Johannesburg. No, cleaning up of illegal foreigners, as you said. I have no problem with that. Now, while doing your job, while doing your work, please treat people with respect. Treat them with dignity. These so-called illegal foreigners, you have to treat them with respect and dignity. The same way you were treated during your time when you were fighting your murder charge. I followed the case up. I was following the case. I saw the way you were neatly dressed. Nobody harassed you. Nobody told you to lie down. Lie down. Nobody beat you. Nobody insulted you. Everything was due process. This is the same way you have to treat these so-called illegal foreigners. Don't go and be telling them, lie down on the floor, boom, 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 beat them. No, if you do that, I personally will drag you to court. I will drag you back to court for human rights violation. You say they are what? Illegal foreigners. And the last time I checked, it wasn't a crime. It's not a crime to be illegal in South Africa. Catch them respectfully. Deport them back home. Don't go and pack them and dump them in the prison. Because that is what you people do. You pack them now, the illegal, so-called illegal foreigners. You pack them and you dump them in the prison. And later you come out and say, oh, foreigners are filled in the prison. Deport them home. Let them go back home. Don't go and be beating people and be telling them, lie down. Oh, boom, 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 boom. You are violating human rights law. And if you a lot of eyes are watching you. A lot of eyes are watching you. This is your second coming now. It's your last chance. You either make history or you destroy your career forever. Treat people with respect while doing your job. Treat them with dignity. They have families, they have wives, they have children. They have people that love them too. They just want to survive. Don't go and go after those white illegal foreigners too. There are a lot of white people illegally in South Africa. Why are you not going after them? Why are you not going after those white people? Why must he be your kind? Why must he be people that look exactly like you? Why? Illegal, anything illegal is just exactly black people. The foreign, the white Europeans, no, they will just move freely. The Chinese, they just move freely. Why are you not going after them? A lot of them are illegal too. It's none of my business. All I have to say, treat people with respect. Treat them with dignity. The same way you were treated during your murder charge. When you are facing that murder charge, you must treat people like that. If not, we will drag you to court. Like, I hope you have money to spend. We'll drag you to court. That is all I have to say.
Guys, this video, I don't really know if I should start laughing or I should be serious. Like, I don't know. Now, I don't really understand why we Nigerians are always smart when it has to do with things that does not concern us. Anything that is outside Nigeria, we're always smart to speak and to advise others. But when it comes to things that concerns us, we become dumb. Yeah, we find it so difficult to speak. Now, that's my brother, this Nigerian brother. Yes, of course, he is my brother. He is a Nigerian, right? He said that his eyes are on Xolani. Yeah, that his eyes on him, that he's watching him. Like, I'm not against him advising Xolani to treat undocumented foreigners as human beings. Yes, of course, Zolani should treat undocumented foreigners as human beings as long as they haven't committed any crime in South Africa, right? Like that one, I'm not just against it. I'm not against it at all. So, but the only place I think I have problems with in what those Nigerian brothers said is this. He said that if Zolani should if he ever mistreats undocumented foreigners in South Africa, that he will drag Zolani to court. Like, now, my question is this: which court is he going to drag Zolani to? Is it South African court or Nigerian court or international court? Like, I don't understand. Now, I don't know if this my brother will see this video because I really like to ask him which court does he want to drag Zolani to, and where was he? Where was he during the time Nigerian government, like the Nigerian military, when they arrested Boko Haram, like they captured them and they arrested them, right? And later, Nigerian government, I guess that was last regime, they released these Boko Harams and said that they have gone through rehabilitations, and after that they will have to join the military. So why did he not raise alarm? Why didn't he condemn it? Why did he not speak? Why didn't he even sue the Nigerian government to court? Yes, why did he not do all that? But imagine him saying all this in another man's country. Like, what I want to say is this: assuming I live in South Africa and I feel that I'm being mistreated in South Africa, God knows that I will quietly leave the country. Yes, I will peacefully leave the country because um even though even though as an adult, probably if what I'm saying is truth, and as an adult I can tolerate it. So what about my children? What happens to the children? How, like, how are they going to cope with other South African children in school? I'm saying this like assuming what I'm saying is truth. Trust me, I don't even need to wait for anyone to tell me to leave the country. I will have to leave the country. I will have to make plans and leave the country. Even if I do not want to go back to Nigeria, I will have to go to a different country that I feel is not xenophobic, just like the way we are all putting it that South Africans are xenophobic, right? So if only I'm saying the truth that South Africans are xenophobic, I also believe that not every Africans are also xenophobic, right? I will have to leave. I will leave. So why will you be in a different country and you are threatening someone, or you are telling someone that if he mistreats undocumented foreigners in his country, that you will sue him to court? Does this really make sense? Like, I need this guy to make it make sense because I am still trying to figure out things here. I don't know why we always go above our boundaries. I don't know why. And this is actually one of the reasons why most African countries keep having problems with us. Yes, because we don't even know our boundaries. We will still cross our boundaries and keep moving. And that's very, very bad. Like, it's so, so bad. If South African government wants to appoint an armed robber in their country, if they want to appoint an armed robber in their country, so be it. So be it. Everyone knows that Zolani, Zolani is an active man. All Africans know that this Zolani is an active man, right? Fine, no one is perfect. No one is perfect. He has his own flaws. And he has faced whatever thing that he has done. He has cleaned up the mess, just like every other person. Are you getting it? Now, the government, the South African government feels that he is in a better position to do this, to handle this. Let him come back to his job. Let him come back to his job. At least he has learned his lesson. And now you are somewhere saying that if he ever tries to mistreat any undocumented foreigners, why don't you, my brother, why don't you encourage every undocumented Africans living in South Africa to please, if they find it so difficult to get documented in South Africa, that let them leave the country. Why don't you do that? At least to save them from whatever thing that is going on there. Why don't you tell them that? You are not even talking about it. You didn't even talk about it. But all you do is to tell Zolani that if he ever tries to do this, that you are going to sue him to court. Please, you are who are going to sue this man to court. Just make me understand. Are you the only one going to sue this man? Because if you sue this man, know that you have sued South African government because he is actually working for the government. So you are who are going to sue this Zolani. Make me understand. If I were you, I would rather use my platform to encourage. I know a lot of Nigerians that have willingly returned back to Nigeria. Like, I know a lot of them. Nobody arrested them. Nobody sent them home. But majority of them, probably they find it so difficult to get this document. And I believe the document is even quite difficult to get. I believe it's not something that you can just walk into an office and get the documents like that. It's so difficult to get. If it's not that difficult, trust me, a lot of Zimbabweans would have been properly documented in South Africa. So if I were you, I would rather use my platform to encourage. Yes, it's hard. It can be painful, especially when you've lived there to raise your children and all that. You know, after enjoying a good life and you are returning home to a place where nothing is happening. But don't you think it's better? It's better. There's this video I will upload later. You see around 3 a.m., 2 a.m., immigrations are busting into homes. They are busting into homes, arresting people. Is that what you want for someone you truly love? Is that what you want for someone you claim you love? So why don't you tell them the truth? Why don't you tell them the truth? How can you be in your home and you can't even sleep well just because you are scared of immigrations, you are scared of police busting into your homes to demand for your documents? So why don't you use your platform to encourage your African brothers, not just only Nigerians, to encourage your African brothers to please let them go, let them get properly documented if they truly want to enjoy the country. But in a situation whereby it's not possible, like getting the document is not possible, unless you return to your home country, then let them come home, let them go home. Nigerians are not the only foreigners in South Africa. Zimbabweans are there, Ethiopians, Tanzanians, like a lot of people are there. A lot of African nationals are there. You encourage everyone, every African, to get properly documented. But in a situation whereby it's not possible, it's not easy, then let them come home. Xolani cannot leave his country and go to another country and start chasing people. He can only do that in South Africa. And he's not doing that to those that are properly documented. He's only arresting those that are undocumented, illegal foreigners. So why don't you stand and speak the truth? Stand and speak the truth. A lot of Nigerians are in Ghana, they are not complaining. A lot of Nigerians are in Kenya, they are everywhere. They are not complaining, but that doesn't mean that South Africa is bad. We should learn to respect the law. South Africa has a different law, same as Nigeria, same as Ghana. These countries have their different laws. But above all, South Africa has a very strict immigration rules. Like the immigration rules are so strict, and nobody will say that he or she is not aware. And yet, despite the fact that Africans are aware that South African immigration rules are so strict, and yet they keep sneaking into the country, thinking that they have they have outsmarted the South African government. But finally, it will bounce back on them. So everyone watching my video, if you know that you want to travel to South Africa on visitors visa, please don't go there. Don't go there. Those that are there without documents, like how wish you can even see them or interview them. They will tell you, they will even be the ones to advise you not to come because you can't sell. If you're going there to do business, you can't do the business because you're not properly documented. Nobody will employ you. Oh, nobody will employ you. Because if they do, they will get arrested and the business, the company will be shut down. South Africa is so hot right now. If you are a content creator, a YouTuber, a TikToker, use your platform wisely. Use it to speak the truth. Use it to tell other Africans. Pass the message to other Africans. Let them know what is going on in South Africa. Tell them that in South Africa is not easy. Even getting a visa, South African visa from your home country is not easy. Talk more of you going into the country and you want to be documented over there. It's not done. They will ask you to go home. Apply from your home country. If you get it, you've gotten it. If you don't get it, fine. I know this popular YouTuber. He's a big boy. He's rich. Tayo. Tayo, we all know him. Like he's rich. He has a very good record. He's not a business guy. He's a YouTuber. Over there in America, they celebrate him. Do you know that this guy said that when he wanted to leave Nigeria, that his ideal destination was South Africa. He wanted to relocate to South Africa, Cape Town to be precise. But South Africa did not give him visa. For someone like that, he has a very good record. But yet, South Africa did not give it. They didn't. He applied again. They didn't give him before he now traveled to Portugal. It was Portugal who gave him visa. But he wanted to relocate to South Africa. when I watched his video, I was so excited. At least he respected the immigration. The immigration did not give him. They knew that he was coming to settle in South Africa, but they did not give him. But majority of us who want to settle in South Africa will not see the truth when we are applying for visa. We will claim that we are coming to visit, and through the visit, then we will not go back. We will not go back. We'll remain there. Look at what is going on in South Africa. Is it good? Lot of robbery, lot of killings, a lot is going on in South Africa. So if they decide to clean up their country, allow them to clean up their country. Don't dictate to them what to do or how to handle what is situations in their country. If you think you are smart enough, if you think you are wise, please, my brother, use that smartness on our country. There's a lot to fix in our country. That's one of the reasons why Nigerians love very black dark man. VDM. Nigerians love him so much because he's brave. He's brave. He does not put mouth in what does not concern him. He will look into your eyes and tell you when you're not getting it right. Even if you're the president of the country, he will tell you when you're not getting it right. And that's how we all should be. We need more men like him in Nigeria. We need more men like VDM.